Hello and welcome to Truckers World, another video coming to you, which will probably be the last one before Christmas. I'm going to have a week off next week anyway. Just this morning, a bit of a record for me personally. 6 o'clock start in the morning, minus 6.5, and it felt like I was walking about in a fridge. It was absolutely freezing. So today's video is going to be short and sweet. And it's all about bigging up HGV drivers, class 1, class 2, wherever you are. You know, I want to big these guys up because I've had some great experiences. First of all, obviously, we're not all like that. And I've got to admit that I've met a couple of drivers, not many, a couple who are quite frankly, forgive my language, but are dickheads. You know, simple as that. But there are very, very few and far between. Okay, the majority of drivers have been fantastic. I'm just going to let some of the new drivers out there who are coming into the industry, just let them know a little bit, you know, on what you can expect from our drivers. So first of all, how I got into driving was from a class 1 driver. And we got speaking. He's actually a good friend of mine now. And he told me about the job. You know, one of the main things he said, you'll never be out of work. And he said some companies, you know, and government are even paying for your licence now. And that was true. Made a couple of phone calls after. And hey, presto, I got myself on a course. Took a while, waiting list, etc. And I got myself a class 2 licence. And hopefully a class 1 licence as well, following from that. And although, let's be honest, you know, we're not going to be millionaires. It's not a dream job out there. But it's a job that I'm content with. And I think a lot of drivers out there will agree with this. You know, the difference between going to work and dreading it and having the freedoms that drivers do have, being your own boss out there. And that goes for van drivers as well, you know, across the board. There is a great feeling of being your own boss when you're on the road, and that's what I like. So, you know, that came from an LGV driver. Simple as that. So, also, when I've been working for companies, you know, I've asked drivers about where's this delivery. You know, never been a problem. They've always been happy to help. They'll help you. They'll draw diagrams because they know they've been in that position. So they want to help. And likewise, when people have asked me, I do the same. You know, I try and tell people, yeah, you don't have to worry about that one. This is that. I will help them as much as I can because we've all been in that position. So, you know, for some new drivers out there coming in the industry, never be afraid to ask questions for drivers. Some of them might look a bit miserable. You know, they might look like they've just been dug up, but I'm telling you now, they are always happy to help. And same with experiences. I've asked class 1, 2 drivers about their experiences on different jobs, different things. They've always been happy to help. They really will. You never feel like you're impending on them, you know, and disturbing them. They're really good guys. And likewise, on the road, you know, LGV drivers know the code. Simple as that. You know, we both, myself, other drivers, we move out of the way. If there's not much room, and we can do, we'll let the other drivers past. In tight traffic, you always get wave, thumbs up, you know, and it's great to know that we both understand, respect each other, you know, when we're going through those thin roads. Same on the motorway, you know, how many times you've been flashed, come in, make sure your back's okay. You know, this is the kind of thing that drivers kind of stick together and help each other out because we're all in the same boat and we're all doing the same job. So I just think, you know, drivers overall are great. They really are good. And let's be honest, you know, this might be a sweeping statement, but I think it's a damn good guess that we're probably the safest drivers on the road. You know, I know a few people might say, well, hang on a minute, this happened, that's happened. But overall, you know, I think we are, because if we do respect our vehicles, you know, we stay within our speed limits, we know we don't want to get caught by cameras, we take our time, nice and easy, you know, and we understand braking distances, etc., etc. You know, so I think overall we are the safest drivers on the road. So a big up to all LGV drivers out there, and any new drivers that are coming into the industry or are thinking of coming into the industry, you know, just ask some drivers. You know, if you see them, sometimes stop having a break and you want to ask a couple of questions, just get out your car and they'll be happy to answer the questions. I've done it before my test. I saw a couple of drivers on the break and I'll just ask them a couple of questions, more than happy to help. You know, never looked at you in a wrong way. So yeah, thanks for all the drivers that helped me out. You know, I'm very, very grateful. So, like I say, last video, going to make it short, this one. So I'm going to say a big Merry Christmas to all the drivers out there. and after about a week or so, hopefully going to be putting on some really interesting videos as well. I'm going to keep on coming, hopefully, each and every week. So any subscriptions I'm really grateful for. Okay, so again, hope you all have a great Christmas, stay safe and keep on trucking. Thanks for watching.